Hi everyone, here we are for a second night. Doesn't happen very often in the UK, so here we are again, shooting the Helix Nebula. The equipment I'm using is a RASA, Celestron RASA 11. I'm using the Altair Astro 26C camera, the IDAS NBZ dual band filter. It's only the standard one, not the high speed version, but it seems to work very well in this scope. We're using a RASA, so I've never thought about changing it, and it's all on the old CGE Pro mount, which I've fitted the ONSTEP kit to, and it's all working very well. No gremlins as yet, touch wood. I think I might get a bit more data tonight, so hopefully all should be good. Fingers crossed. I did start on the Eagle Nebula, but that didn't really work. It didn't really work out. I just got started getting a few subs in, and the scope just sort of pointed towards the trees, so didn't get a lot of data on that. I don't think I'm going to get much of a useful signal with that, image with that. But second night on the Helix, let's hope we can get plenty of data again tonight, or at least an hour or two, or hour and a half even, and then we'll take it from there. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Yep. It was. As soon as I said gremlins, the gremlins start. It's not really a big gremlin, but PhD's pointing towards the TV aerial at the minute. It's slowly moving, so we should be alright soon. Yep, we're good again now, so this sub might end up getting binned. But what you're seeing in that image there is the neighbour's TV aerial. Yeah, we're good again now. But I don't think, oh dear, don't think PhD's very happy with that one. Here we go. Oh dear. We're all over the place now. We're going to settle down. The scene tonight isn't brilliant. The humidity is high. So we'll check that. Yeah, I think I can bin that sub. So that's bad. I thought I'd cleared the neighbour's roof, but it just caught the aerial. I've literally just, at least I managed to get started a little bit earlier tonight though, so that's good. Fingers crossed the next one will be better. I'm just taking 3-minute subs on each. There's no point going any further because this target's really low down at 17 degrees. And I'm shooting through a lot of light pollution and murk. So it's very tricky for me to get here in the UK, but I'm giving it a go. At least the guidance settled down now. Yeah, that's better. Hopefully the guiding will settle down a bit now. It still looks like there's a bit of an obstruction there, but how's it looking on the PhD screen? It's only selecting one star. Okay, unusual. Multiple stars. Let's set off for it. Weird why it's not selecting. Just stop it a minute. Right, try that. Oh, selected 2 stars now. Maybe that helped. Yeah, very humid, it's saying on the mini PC in the observatory, and they're not wrong. I think the dew bands are on overtime tonight. Let's just hope the sensor on the camera stays clear. It seems to be okay so far. Let's hope it stays like it. As well, it's still got a little bit of something on it. That's better. So even on the mini PC says mostly cloudy, and yet my main PC says clear as well. I find that odd. I can definitely say it's clear. There's no clouds. I did do a refocus as well before I started, but I have to do it manually. Sadly, because my RASA is the version 1, so the mirror floppy is pretty bad, and so I've tried doing autofocus with it. And even when I've had what I'd say is a reasonable curve, the focus is always off. It's never right. So I have to go old school with a batten off mask. But other than that, that's good. It seems alright. I mean, it's never going to be the sharpest image where it's situated, but hey Ollie, how you doing, mate? 70, well, at its highest it's at 17 degrees at the minute. Let's have a look, what's it saying? We're not even there yet, we're not even at its highest point. So I'm shooting through a lot of murk. I managed to shoot it last year using the 269C. Hey Jason, how you doing, mate? I never know what to say on these things. I could just prattle on about anything. But yeah, I mean, it's a low target, but I'm giving it a go. This rig, well, it's my usual rig, mate. It's the RASA 11, the old version 1 I've got, with the Altair Astro 26C IDAS NBZ dual band filter. It's a standard one, not the high speed one, on that big old CGE Pro with the ONSTEP kit I fitted. in the observatory. I don't think I'll get anything like Logan gets though. Not in the UK. But I don't know. I'm just happy to get it. It's just one of my favourite targets. So I'm just happy to have another go at it. Yeah, Jason's boiling. We're freezing. Well, I won't say freezing, but it's supposed to be summer and it's pretty dire here this year. Last year we were melting. Your aircon on overtime, eh, Jason? Yeah, the humidity is pretty bad tonight, mate. It's thank goodness for a heated sensor glass on the camera. That's all I can say, because it is pretty bad. So the seeing's pretty bad, but even the observatory's pretty. It's getting soaking wet now. Just as long as I can still shoot something, that's the main thing. But it's just nice to be out for 2 nights in a row, I must admit. That doesn't happen very often. I did start shooting the Eagle Nebula earlier, but that didn't really work out. As soon as the stub started rolling in, so it went pointing towards the trees at the back of the back of the field. So that was me. That was that short session over with. I've never got much data on that target. And I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to get the dome a shove. Oh, tilt! Don't don't get me started on tilt. With a RASA, you get one thing sorted, then you find another problem. I've got the collimation sorted out, but yeah, I've got tilt, but it can stay like it. Jupiter's looking stunning by the moon tonight as well. Really bright. Guiding doing. Not too bad. RASA's very finicky, mate. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a great scope. They are good at like collecting the data, but my god, they're finicky. So, well, the 26C, the new 26Cs that are coming out are coming in with a built-in tilt adapter, but it's not a rear facing one like the Uranus Cs, which is a shame. Be nice if it was rear facing, because that might make it a bit easier. But, and also because I got M48 imaging train, oh, wrong way, you get really bad vignetting, and flats do take it out, but flats works. I've never had an issue with it, but the thing is, when you go for the M50 or 54mm one, like what Luke's got on his RASA, it's for some reason Barda have them in silver, which causes all sorts of reflections inside. I don't know why. Well, I have got an M42 one in here somewhere, but I didn't bother to find it. Oh. Or maybe not. I mean, that's the M42 version of the Barda system. That's what come with mine. But why they got it in silver, I don't know. I mean, at least the standard Celestron one's got nothing reflecting on it. I mean, it's got these felt pads, but that's shockingly bad design. It's only Barda that do it, so I don't know why Celestron don't do an M54 threaded imaging train, because they know they suffer with vignetting. I have actually thought about getting one altered, but not when the Celestron was altered, but I don't know how easy that would be. Ah, the aquarium. Oh no, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Ollie. You would have thought at least it'd been blackened. So I think Luke's having a lot of reflection on his. I think it's got it sort of pretty much sussed out now, but I know he had some difficulties with his 11. Name me a hobby that isn't expensive. Oh. I mean, I don't have a massive budget. I've been very lucky with some of the kit I've got, but I do try and I mean, most of what I get is second hand. But it doesn't make it any cheaper. Well, it does make it cheaper, but it's still expensive. I mean, the mount I've got is what? It's got to be 14-year-old. Pretty much, might even be older than that. But it seems to be behaving all right now. The ONSTEP kit certainly brought it back to life. I'm not very good at this talking thing now, am I? Oh, mind you, the lag on the chat doesn't help. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I've been looking at them. What is it? The one that is it? The Uranus C Pro now. I quite like the look of that. So I'm looking at it again. I won't be buying one. I won't be getting one of them for a while. I'm paying off my 269C at the minute. My second one. So I won't be buying any more gear. Maybe when I go to Kellyn, I'm thinking about getting a focuser for my Newtonian, so I can get that pimped out and ready for Galaxy season. But that's going to be it. I'm not buying anything else. Oh, actually, and a due thing for the secondary. But that's it. He says. There's bound to be something that'll be there that I'll buy. I need to get rid of some Astro gear. Yeah, I've never really used one, Ollie. I mean, when it's set up in an observatory, it'll probably just sit there, but I want one on the prime. Is it secondary or the primary? I always get mixed up. No, primary's the big one, yeah, secondary. You just get ones that stick on the back of the mirror. Just there's a thin wire, isn't there, that goes across the spider. I've seen them with fans on the back, but never really bothered using them. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll think about doing that next. But I've had that old Newtonian for years now. Got it for a guy from Reading, and it's just the 250px like the Newtonian tube. No, it didn't have a base. It was just the tube itself in tube ring on with set pair of tube rings. So I've used it. Yeah, it's been alright. Bit of a handful. Yeah, collimation is a bit of a bugbear with any reflector, I guess. And the faster they are, the worse they get, as I know. Because mine went out on the RASA, and that was a pig to do, that was. The Newtonian, what's my Newtonian? F4.8, 1200mm focal length. It's not too bad. When I get it collimated, it does seem to hold it quite well. But one thing I don't use, I mean, this was from a guy on Stargazer's Lounge, from one of the star parties I was there. The locking screws on the back of the mirror, he never used them. He took them off. He just uses the main screws to line up the mirror, and that's it on the back, on the primary, and that'd be it. As long as there's plenty of tension in the springs, it seemed to hold it all right. And I've done the same in mine, and never really looked back since. Although I know secondary carriers on the primary carriers, I knew some of the Skywatch Newtonians, the mirrors can shift a bit. So as the thing's tracking, the primary move, which is not good. What are we doing? Okay, 38. So I'll just check it out with the meridian flips due. I can go past it for about 30 minutes. 30 odd minutes, so which will take me up to it must be about the highest point. How's the weather been in Australia? Done any more imaging lately? We've been struggling like like we have in the UK. Yeah, same here, mate. I mean, I managed to get just over an hour last night on the Helix, and I'm probably going to get about the same again tonight. That's going to be about it, really. Obviously, as the month progresses, I should be able to get a bit more and a bit more on it, but like I said, I don't think I'm going to get very deep on it. It'll be pretty much the same as my 269C image, I think, what I did last year, but I don't mind. Probably be the last time I'll get to image this, because the neighbour's tree's growing quite fast, so I think it might be out of my view next year. But I'm saying, weather's here has been shocking. I mean, July was like the hottest July we've had, and this August, well, it's been wet and horrible. Although they reckon the temperatures are going to soar again, but they say that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. If anyone's just joined, I'm currently imaging the Helix Nebula from the UK, which is pretty low. It's about at its highest point now, at about 17 degrees. That's it, that's all we get here. And the equipment I'm using is an Altair Astro 26C on a RASA 11, using an IDAS NBZ dual band filter on the old CGE Pro. Okay mate, okay Jason, catch you later mate. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, probably about less than an hour I'd think, and I'll be done. Yeah, 70 degrees high mate, check it out, observe. You lot further south have got it made. That's as high as I've got. That's as high as it gets. So we're just about at its highest point. I'm shooting through a lot of murk, but I'm getting data, so we'll see how it turns out. Looks like a satellite sort of has gone through that. Very faint one though. I'll just nip out and shove the dome again, just check it after this sub. I mean, to be fair, I've never actually viewed this in an eyepiece. And I used to go to a dark site a lot years ago, but never actually seen it through an eyepiece. This target, I think it's the largest planetary nebulas we can see, isn't it? This one. It's not because of the size of it; it's because it's the nearest, I think. If I recall. Right, just going to shove the dome back in a minute. Well, rather worryingly, there's lots of cloud coming in, although south I'm still clear, but pretty much everywhere is clouded out, so I don't know how much longer I can keep going. Hopefully for a bit. At least give me an hour's worth of data. I did notice a few clouds up when I went out last time, but there wasn't much. But it seems to have drawn in a bit. I'll just have a look at the weather. There's a band right over me. I think that's moving. Ooh. I guess we'll just have to see how we get on. It's not looking good. But it's heading east, so I might get lucky. I hope so. It's hard enough getting data on this as it is. Hey up, Steve. How you doing, mate? I thought you'd gone to bed. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. You imaging again tonight? I did have a go at the Eagle Nebula earlier, but it didn't last very long. The scope went into the trees. I mean, I'm only using... I don't know, I've had this webcam years. I actually shot Mars with it. It's one of those Logitech 720 things. But OBS does the rest, I guess. And my PC's ancient. It's only an old i5. I really need an upgrade. I just haven't got the money. That's why I've never gone down the Pixin site route, because it'll never load it, and if it did, it would take all day. Is it clear where you are, mate? It's Steve. I did a check on the weather earlier, and it said it's going to be cloudy the rest of the week, but now it's saying it might be clear Thursday night here as well. So hopefully I'll get another hour or so on this. Good, that's what we like to see. I've got a few waves of clouds coming through like bands, but so far everywhere else is pretty much stuffed up for me, but the south is still looking clear, so which is where I'm obviously where I'm shooting. So as long as it stays like that, I'm happy. Are you imaging tonight? Imaging anything tonight, mate? Ah, ooh. Is that a satellite caught short, or is that a meteorite? Who knows? I bet I've been mussed. Let's zoom out. Oh no. I do, but I've got a Perseid. I think I might have to save that one. Nice, mate, nice. Yeah. Excuse me a minute, I'll just sort these out. I'm just going to save that on its own. Have a look at that. So yeah, maybe I'll get out Thursday then, looking at this. It's only a maybe, but we'll see. See what it says later, I guess. Yeah, it looks like I've caught a Perseid. happy with that. Not sure what I'd do to put it in a shot though, a final stacked image, but I'm clueless when it comes to processing data. Huh? What the hell? No, it can't have been a Perseid then. What the hell's that? Uh-oh. I heard the ping of doom. That's not a good sound. That's definitely not a Perseid then. I wonder what the hell that is. Any ideas on a postcard, please? Yeah, I think we're getting some cloud coming in. Oh, right. It's saying it's going to be crap here, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, I suppose. But no, it wasn't looking great. Yeah, the ping of doom, mate. The ping of doom. Well, it could be. It could be musk, I guess. But usually with musk, you get a lot, like a load of them come through your shot. But as I said before, there's so much crap whizzing around up there. Yeah, definitely the ping of doom. Now I think it might have just been a blip. We'll see what the next sub's like. It's looking alright now. I'll check for cloud at the south in a minute. Yeah, that'll be right, mate. That'll be right. So if it rains, I'll blame you. Ooh, that looks like some high cloud. Bit of clouds gone through that one. I'll be back. Let's have a look. I'm just going to have a look outside. That's a crap one then. I won't keep that one. Like I said, I've got a lot of bands coming through here, so I think that was like the edge of a band just got in that shot. But it still looks reasonably clear out the south, so as I'm shooting low, so I don't know. We'll keep plugging on. I think that's my third thumbs down now in the whole sequence so far. I managed to get started at just a little after 1. It's a little bit earlier tonight, although when I started, the neighbour's TV aerial got in the way on PhD, so I was getting some pings. The PhD wasn't getting very happy, but it was after that. After it passed that, it was fine. I think this one could be okay. I hope. Nope. Nope. There's some high cloud. Yeah. Bugger. I'm going to assess the situation from outside. I just looked out the window. Oh no. I'm going to put a thumbs down on that one as well. Nope. There we go. And that was the ping of doom. Man, it's like the wispiest bit of... Oh, that was a good one. Wispiest bit of cloud. Hey up, Jason. Ooh. Ooh. It's a bit tired tonight, but I shall soldier on. Still chugging on, battling a few clouds, but it seems to be getting by. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it's not too bad. Very murky. The sky is very murky, low where I'm shooting, but just have to take what you can in the UK. Clear skies this year have been very far and few between. I mean, how much data I'll get all together, Jason, I don't know, but we shall see. See what we get this month anyway. I'll try and get what I can. Any clear sky I'll get. So, I don't know what the resultant image will look like, but I was quite pleased with last year's attempt. I just wish I knew how to combine do two different lots of data using two different cameras. No idea how you do that. I haven't got pics in sight, so I can't use that. So I'm at a loss on that one. It'd be nice to be able to combine it with last year's as well. Yeah, I haven't even got that, mate. So I've not shelled up much on software simply because my PC's so old. Well, I could do actually, he knows. I guess he's a good go-to guide. I mean, I know people used to use Photoshop years ago, but I think there was something called Registar, was it, or something? That was one way of doing it, but wouldn't know how you use it. But that's going back a long way now. At the end of the day, I'll just use Deep Sky Stacker, Cyril, and an old version of Photoshop for my images. For now. Oh no, that's bad news, Steve. Yeah, I mean, I just want to combine data because I shot this last year, but with a different camera, the 269C, and this one I've got the 26C on it now, which is the APS-C size sensor. So it'd be just nice to combine both together. But I wouldn't have a clue how you do it. I haven't got pics in sight. Yeah. That's something else I need to learn as well. I've only been doing single targets and just shooting them. So mosaics, that's something else. The list is endless. But I should definitely need a PC to be able to power that lot. Alright. But do they leave a great big watermark on it though? That's the thing. Even if you've got the 30-day trial. Yeah, a few people use that now. I think Luke done a tutorial on it, how to use it. It looks a pretty good program for that. Well, they all cost, mate. This hobby costs, doesn't it? We were just talking about that earlier. About hobbies and... I was like, name me a cheap hobby. I mean, I know a lot of my stuff's second hand. I mean, I do buy some new stuff, but it's only smaller stuff. Ah, alright, okay. Okay, Ollie, I'll check it out then. Alright. I'll wait till I get this lot of data and I'll have a look. I won't download it and try it yet, install it yet. But oh, not the dreaded flip. Mine's past the flip now. Past meridian. Should be alright till about 3 o'clock. I'll be stopping about 3 anyway. And how are we looking? Yeah, because we're going into twilight soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, the ping of doom. Oh, there's cloud coming in now. Oh, that's that sub knackered. Yeah, I can't do that, Steve, in mine. Because the CG Pro's got limit switches, so when it hits them, it'll just do a flip anyway, even if you tell it not to. Tell Nino, no, don't do a flip. We'll still do it. There's nothing you can do with it. Oh hell, that's a lot of cloud in that. Ooh, could this be game over? Yeah. Shut the ping of doom off a bit. Little thumbs down. I think next one's going to be a thumbs down. Yeah, the PhD ping of doom, mate. Yeah, it'll be clear in 10 minutes, mate. I remember saying that at SGL a lot. SGL star parties. It'll be clear in a minute. It'll be clear in a bit. Never was, but... Oh dear. That's not looking well. Yeah. Bloody nightmare that is. Bloody ping of doom. I'll plug on for a bit, but if it's not going to clear, then I'll turn that down, because that's just going to do my night in. There you go, fix the ping of doom. Just turn the volume down. Let's just look at the cloud cover again. This does not look good. Nina's not happy. PhD's not happy. Ah, man. PhD ping of doom is a phone alarm. I like that. Cool beer at this time of night, Steve. Blimey. Hardcore you are. Yeah. Give me a minute, I'll have a look at the cloud situation. Not looking good. Oh. Darn it. pretty much cleared everywhere else. Except where I'm shooting now. So we'll go for a bit longer, but if it don't clear, I shall pack it in. Because we'll be hitting twilight soon anyway. Oh no! I know, tell me about it, Steve. It's like when I looked earlier, it was like cloudy everywhere except south, and now it's like cloudy south and clear everywhere else. Which way is the cloud going? Oh dear, this is looking grim. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, that pretty much says it all. How many bads have I got? Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got about 21 good subs at the minute. Okay, Jason, well, thanks for popping in. If I get anything from this, I'll upload it. Cheers, mate. Take care. I'll be going to bed soon anyway, I think, at this rate. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. I'd be surprised if it did that. Oh no, it did. Still a thumbs down though. Oh no! Sorry, mate. Well, I say sharing's caring. Looking at this, I don't think I'm going to be imaging for much longer anyway. I don't think I want to get another decent sub. Ah, it's that cloud filter you're using, isn't it? That's what it is. Got them fangled cloud filters. That's it, just let me suffer. Oh, is that clearing? Come on, keep going. Well, there's hope yet. Come on, cloud, move. Well, someone's got to. Sling your hook. Yeah, alright. What are you pinging at? There's no cloud there now. There you go. Yep, that was no good. Maybe we'll get a decent sub or two before I pack in. Yeah, no thumbs down. This is not going well. I know, baby, sent me gear, but I don't mind. I can't go fully automated anyway. You watch them out and decide to do a meridian flip now. It's cleared. If it does, that's it. Right. Switch it off. PhD looking up. Oh, PhD's looking clear. I mean, I can see the shell coming off one side of the Helix. Well, not this sub, obviously, but you can see like the outer shell coming off. But I don't think I'll be able to get a very deep image. No matter how many hours I put into it. Not in the UK. Let's see what this sub's like. it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And the survey says that's better. Thumbs up. Yeah. I won't want to carry that lot I've got in the observatory. By God. When Celestron like they advertise it for its portability. Yeah, portability. It's portable. It gives you a bloody good workout carrying that lot. And that's without putting the RASA on it. But in all fairness, since I've got that mount working, I'm pretty happy with that, with its performance. I've had better guide in this, but I don't know, maybe the polar alignment wants sorting out, tweaking a little bit. Yeah, just a bit. I remember when I picked the thing up with the RASA, I thought, my God. I had it set up in the living room for a good couple of years at least, just collecting dust and just in the way. And it was getting to a point where I was had enough of it. I was going to just chuck it in the shed. Ugh. And I saw this kit and I thought, I was umming and ahhing for at least another 12 months before I decided to buy it, but I'm glad I did now. I mean, the electronics for it are a lot cheaper as well, and you can buy them. And plus, it just works. So, all right, I haven't got the what do they call them? No, name's gone. These things on the back of the motors, because they're the Celestron motors. Encoders, that's the word. It hasn't got the encoders, but other than that, it's fine. Coat hook, yeah. It was a big doorstop, I know that. It used to sit right behind me here. It just sat here and sat here and sat here, and I thought, I've got to do something with it. I'm sure I must have had some a towel or something hanging off it at some point, but no, very pleased, very pleased with it now. I didn't even have to tweak any of the axis either. Just put the motors on, bolted everything up. It's perfect. There's doesn't seem to be any play in each axis. Axes, rather. Get me teeth in. It's really good. I will say it's better than the Skywatch RASA EQ6. Yeah, well, I've got my AZ EQ6 that I use now. It used to be EQ5 Pro. Oh, excuse me. But EQ5 Pro, they're just not great. They're not great as a mount. They're all right for visual. They're fine for imaging with. They ain't the best, but the AZ's better in that regard. But this CGE is really good. So. Then it annoys. Well, the thing with the CGE, well, I don't know why they didn't put it on both axes, but mine's the earlier one. But they got like a spring tensioner on the worm gears, and it just holds it in place and it just keeps it perfect. The later ones had the spring tension on both, on the RA and the deck, but this one's just got it on the deck. But it does work well. And the RA, I mean, I can't feel any noticeable backlash in it at all. I mean, when PhD does its thing, like, you're away, it doesn't have to, it hardly waits at all for any backlash to be taken up. It's really good. Really I'm impressed with it. I don't know if, I would think because it's such an old mount, someone's tinkered with it, it's probably been tuned at one point of its life, but I wouldn't know by who or what. There's no stickers on it. But so it's been a well maintained mount in that regard. It's just the electronics are all dead. But then it would, I suppose it would be dead if it was like soaking wet. Got yourself soaking wet, so. I should do one more sub and I'm going to stop. That's true, mate, yeah. That's very true. Very true. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with it. Now it's working. I'm very happy. It was beginning. I was beginning to get fed up with it. I was getting fed up with it because it was just in the way all the time, and it was just there, and I thought either get rid of it or do something with it. You know, that's how it got. And I just pulled the trigger on this kit, and I'm glad I did. Oh, plate solving. Oh, that is such a game changer. That is such a game changer. What a thing that is. I mean, I don't know what you use for plate solving heroes. I use ASTAP. And you just put it in, away it goes. I mean, even the go-to's pretty accurate on it. I mean, when I went to the Helix, it wasn't dead centre, but it wasn't far off. And then ASTAP just done its thing, centred it, and you're away, you're done. I think I'm going to make this the last sub, because if I do any more, it'll probably do a meridian flip, and I don't want it doing that. I think it's about 34 minutes, and it does it. So I shall call this one the last one. And I mean, I think it's going to get to twilight anyway. No, we're a thumbs up. Or is that you? You a thumbs down? Is that your it's your turn now, isn't it? Yeah, ASTAP, brilliant progress. Good for stacking apparently as well. I've never tried it, but it is good for stacking. Yeah, we're just hitting the twilight now. So after this one I'll stop it. Maxim DA, is that still a thing now? Do people still get that? When I got my observatory, there was a hooky copy of it in there. I was like, looked at it and went, oh, right, okay. I never did install it or try it, but it was in one of the drawers because there's a little cabinet on the wall, and it was there. I was like, yeah, I agree, Ollie. I say plate solving is an absolute game changer. When I started off, I'll be prodding around with the handset, and oh, it's just a nightmare. You'd be waiting about an hour before you even get your first sub. Uh oh, I think we've stopped. that's it. It's slewing. It's doing a flip. Yep. Well, that's me done, guys. So I shall quick man, stop. A flipping flip, yeah. And on that note, I'm going to go to bed. So I shall catch you guys again. Thanks for dropping in. Don't know if I'll be out tomorrow or not. It just depends on the weather, I guess. But we'll see what we can do. So I shall bid you all farewell. I'm going to pack up and go to bed. I might even take some flats, actually. Right, catch you later, guys.